RGC, Regencell Bioscience. This was a request from one of my members this morning. This is not a full review, just asked me to do a quick look at it, so I will. And it's a good lesson to learn. I will warn a number of people about this. So first of all, what we've got here is a stock that typically can get extremely influenced. Chinese stocks can be very manipulative. We've seen this time and time again, when a stock from nothing will pop up and go straight back down again. So be very, very careful if you are looking into this. I'm going to tell you what happened and why, and give you some warnings. So Regencell Bioscience, well, it speaks for itself. It is a bioscience company. Now, any of these companies are the riskiest anyway, because they rely on breakthrough science. They rely on trials going to plan, and one thing go wrong and the whole thing falls down flat. And it's very expensive to bring these trials to play, and there's lawsuits and there's legal implications. It's a very, very difficult sector to invest in. However, if you get it right, it can make you a lot of money. But very often, particularly these Chinese bioscience stocks, they just get manipulated up thousands of percent and straight back down again. So, little warning about this one. You might want to pay close attention to it. Up 19,000% in 3 months. I mean, either the CEO has bought all the shares. Well, spoiler alert, looks like he has. I'll look at that in a second. Then to dump it, we'll see. Or they've had a breakthrough in science. They've discovered cancer, or they've got the cure for cancer or something like that. Or it's just manipulation to dump it, or whatever it might be. So Chinese manipulation is something you really have to worry about. This morning in the chat, the member of my channel who wanted me to look at this did a super chat and put this on the screen. This is what he said. Please look at RGC, craziest scenario. Founder buys back 6.2 million shares for $9.50 each today. It is $8.95. He owns 81%, and this particular investor is up 7650 since Wednesday. Only 26 shares. Flipping heck. So anyway, there you go. Now then, this is why you should be worried about this. Look over here. This is my Seeking Alpha. This is a premium pro plan which finds all the credible SEC regulated news, things that is appropriate to bring to you. There's been no news on this company since 2021. 3 years of no credible, verified, useful, honest, open, regulated news. Nothing. Yet today we have, it looks like the CEO has bought all these shares. However, it's not giving me any credit. I mean, all the news I've got here has to go through certain processes. It has to be verifiable. It has to be filings on the SEC, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. We can't just make it up and just put out stories. So what we've got now is an absolutely ridiculous, crazy situation. 1,000% over the last month. Everyone's buying. Everyone's going crazy over this stock. I mean, just look at it. 17,000%. I cannot see anything that is credible, verifiable, gone through the normal processes. I was going to bring you the news about the CEO buying today, and I thought I'd seen it. But in fact, it was from 2021. There's been no news since 2021. That's viable. Of course, they've got news. They can make up news every single day. But this is what you get with Chinese stocks. Don't be surprised if this stock drops like a stone. So be very careful. And there you go. Look, I mean, up 1 minute, down the next minute. I wouldn't touch this if it was the last stock or last tea in China. That's a good way of putting it, right? So there we go. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will put this video out and let people make their own decisions. But the fact that my verifiable news, regulated news, hasn't had any news since 2021 tells me all I need to know. there just isn't any information credible to report on this. There's just total and utter ridiculous manipulation. I mean, look at that for a chart. Don't think that's great. That is flipping nonsense. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have any information that I don't have? I have the best sources, best information, and I'm telling you, there's nothing verifiable. Yes, I can find stories that will tell you anything you want, but they don't serve my members well, so I don't use them. Click above my head, down below in the description. Over here, I might even create a Regencell Bioscience playlist, and we can learn more. If we get more, it'll be up there. And down here, something that you would find useful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.